Welcome back to Sissy Maya. Here, we embrace true femininity. Make sure to subscribe to our channel to never miss an update.
Life as a trans model is an intricate dance of strength, resilience, and unyielding authenticity. The challenges faced by trans models are unique, but so too are the triumphs that come from breaking down barriers and redefining beauty standards. Navigating this world requires courage, determination, and an unwavering sense of self. One of the challenges faced by trans models lies in the industry itself, which has historically upheld narrow definitions of beauty. Trans individuals have often been overlooked or forced to conform to cisgender ideals. Overcoming this bias requires persistence and a willingness to pave a new path, determined to showcase the diverse beauty that exists within the trans community. The journey toward becoming a successful trans model also involves its own set of obstacles. Coming to terms with one's own identity and undergoing any necessary medical transition can be a deeply personal and transformative process. This process can be both empowering and challenging, requiring immense self-reflection and unwavering self-acceptance. However, amidst these challenges lie incredible opportunities for growth and empowerment. As a trans model, one has the ability to break down barriers and challenge societal norms simply by embracing their authentic selves. By showcasing one's unique beauty and sharing their journey, they become an inspiration for others who may be struggling with their own identities. The good part about being a trans model is the potential to redefine beauty standards and inspire change within the fashion industry. By embracing their true selves on the runway, in photoshoots, or even through social media, trans models can actively challenge society's preconceived notions of gender and beauty. Trans models have the power to transform mainstream narratives and create space for greater representation and inclusivity. Their presence in the fashion industry not only challenges the traditional binary gender roles but also highlights the beauty that exists beyond societal expectations. As I walked into the bustling studio, the air buzzing with excitement and anticipation, I couldn't help but feel a surge of pride within me. It had taken years of self-discovery and soul-searching to embrace my true self, and now I stood here, ready to showcase my authentic beauty to the world. The makeup artists expertly enhanced my features, accentuating my striking cheekbones and mesmerizing eyes. The hairstylist skillfully crafted an avant-garde look, a vibrant fusion of colors that mirrored the spectrum of identities within the trans community. They bestowed upon me an aura of fierce confidence that emanated from within. As I stepped onto the runway, the energy in the room shifted. The audience hushed in anticipation, their eyes fixated on me. Each step I took resonated with purpose and determination, as if I were marching through layers of prejudice and discrimination. Every stride was a testament to resilience, an act of defiance against a society that had tried to confine us. In that moment, the world became our runway. Trans models from different backgrounds and experiences celebrated alongside me, flourishing under the spotlight. We were rewriting the rules and carving out space for ourselves in an industry that had long neglected our existence. Our collective presence shattered stereotypes and shattered glass ceilings. Outside the fashion shows, social media became our platform for change. With every post shared, we dismantled harmful beauty standards imposed on both cisgender and transgender people alike. We showcased our journeys and shared our triumphs, unafraid to confront the struggles we faced along the way. Our stories became beacons of hope for those who were still searching for their true selves, reminding them that they were not alone. Together, we ignited a revolution, capturing the attention of fashion brands and media outlets worldwide. They could no longer ignore our presence or dismiss our voices. We demanded representation, inclusivity, and recognition for the diverse beauty that exists within the trans community. Fashion magazines featured us on their covers, showcasing our unapologetic authenticity. Advertisements displayed our images, celebrating the beauty of transgender individuals. Runway shows became a stage where we could confidently express ourselves without fear of judgment or exclusion. But this journey was not without its battles. The fashion industry, though evolving, still had its share of resistance. Some designers hesitated to include trans models in their shows, fearing it might overshadow their creations or alienate their customers. Yet we persevered, pushing against these barriers with unwavering determination. We formed alliances with progressive designers who shared our vision, collaborating on groundbreaking collections that celebrated trans beauty. Together, we challenged the status quo and infused the industry with a fresh perspective. As our influence grew, so did the demand for greater representation behind the scenes. Trans makeup artists and hairstylists began to emerge, amplifying our messages through their artistry. They brought an intimate understanding of our unique experiences and transformed it into tangible beauty. With every brushstroke and hair curl, they reminded the world that trans individuals are not just subjects to be photographed but creators whose talents deserved recognition. Our impact extended far beyond the fashion realm, it permeated society as a whole. We became ambassadors for change, leading conversations on gender identity and acceptance. We spoke at conferences, sharing our personal stories and shedding light on the challenges faced by the trans community. Our voices reached schools and workplaces, where we advocated for inclusive policies and fostered environments that celebrated diversity. Through our visibility and activism, we inspired a generation of trans youth to embrace their true selves. They saw our triumphs and realized that they too could navigate a world that had often felt hostile or indifferent. We became mentors and role models, offering guidance and support to those who were embarking on their own journeys of self-discovery. The impact of our movement extended beyond the runways and into legislation. We joined forces with LGBTQ+ organizations to advocate for legal protections against discrimination based on gender identity. Through lobbying efforts and grassroots campaigns, we chipped away at the deeply ingrained bias that had hindered the progress of transgender rights. The fashion industry was no longer just a platform for beautiful clothes, it had transformed into a catalyst for social change. Designers, photographers, and stylists began to actively seek out transgender talent, recognizing the power of representation and the richness that diversity brings to their artistry. As the years passed, we witnessed a shift in societal attitudes toward transgender individuals. The barriers that once seemed insurmountable gradually crumbled under the weight of our collective resilience. Transgender models were no longer seen as anomalies but as integral parts of the fashion landscape. Our movement had sparked a revolution in beauty standards, embracing a broader definition of what it means to be beautiful. The industry began to celebrate uniqueness and authenticity, casting transgender models not as tokens but as powerful symbols of art.